Hello Gemini, welcome. So this reading is for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other planetary placement, but also for those who are interested in the energies that are going to be coming up in this next astrological cycle, right? So normally my recent method of thought has been to go and do the above and below, but what I'm going to do is, because we're not in Gemini yet, I'm going to use what I would use as the above, only to find out what the overarching card is, right? What's the overarching card, and also I'll use it to find out the outcome too, and then we'll use the shadow because it's still unknown. Alright, so thank you for being here. Okay, I'm going to take both of those. So I've got strength 8, and I've got the Queen of Wands, and that's going to be the outcome. So we've got the strength for the overarching, the crowning, and we've got the Queen of Wands for the outcome. Already it looks like it's going to be quite an interesting read. So Empress at the bottom of the deck, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that is air energy, Libra, but it's still air energy, so let's have a go. Try not to make this one too long, hoping you're all having a lovely day. The Empress, it jumped out, Le Bosch, alright. Number 3 may be of significance. You might have seen 3 8s altogether, or yeah, I think we'll just go with that for now. So we've got the Empress. It takes strength to be an Empress, doesn't it? Right, so it might be that the energy right now is that you're focusing on strength, and usually to gain strength, like if you go to the gym or anything else, it means you have to exercise it, right? So starting from a place of being an Empress, the Empress part of yourself is the emotional side of all 4 elements, all rolled into one in their positivity. We've got the Hierophant, Empress and the Hierophant, yeah. 8, 3, 5, halfway. So yeah, it's going in with the foundation of all of the elements within you, that passion, that intuition, that discernment, and that creation energy, right, as the foundation. It's like Mother Earth, right? Everything here that we have here on this plane, on this world, is because essentially we have all of the materials, or the vast majority of the materials, come from the earth. Now, and the Hierophant is usually, I say that a lot, don't I? Usually, the Hierophant is seen as like authority above powers. It can be a master and teacher. Sorry, a master and student, a teacher and a student. It can be just turning to places that people know more about it than you. It can be like therapy. I mean, I like usually the Hierophant card for me is the God card, right? But in this way, it's like you're gaining strength by embodying those fundamental balanced emotions within yourself, right? Looking at it from that Queen energy, the Queen of Queens energy. It's it's knowing when and where and how you're feeling and how to act upon that, right? And that might be because you've been to therapy, it might be because you're feeling closer to God, it might be that you're putting this towards a skill and learning from somebody, and that's bringing out this Chariot here, right? So we've got 8, we have 3, we have 5, and we have 7. Now this what I love about this Chariot, it's like that, it's that moving card, it's it's continuing on. What's really strange is that we've got the blonde-haired lioness here, and we've got a blonde-haired empress, and the student, or the person going to this apothecary, could be apothecary, could be like a herbalist here, but the student in this case is the blonde-haired lady, and the driver of the chariot here, of the car, is the blonde lady, and she's got her children, her creations there, but also the creation of spirit in the background as well, all going together. It's like the whole journey all together. This is really, really nice energy, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to pull a couple more. And this, it's like, yeah, so using that fundamental that foundational energy of the Empress, right, going with your higher power and being able to learn from other things, well, because you are the Empress, right, to understand your surroundings a bit more. It's leading you, it's enabling you to move in a new direction, and quite quickly as well. They're all happy and smiling. What have we got here? We had the Five of Pentacles in reverse, right? The Five of Pentacles is in reverse, which is nice, because it's, if you look, the Five of Pentacles usually is being left out in the cold, and as you can see here, it's emotional cold, because we've got the blue for the emotion. It might be that you've not been able to speak your mind or communicate properly before, which has left people not understanding you correctly, or even you not understanding yourself correctly. But here, we've got the gnomes as well, and they're pointing in the direction, right? But when it's in reverse, to me, this is coming out of that time now. It's fine by maintaining your boundaries and being solid in all aspects of the four elements within yourself, learning about them, following your intuition, following the guidance that you're given or receiving, right? And then putting that into action and actually moving forward. It's taking you out of that energy that you were before, the energy in which you needed strength, right, to either overcome, or, yeah, it takes strength to be able to do this, to be able to turn that Five of Pentacles into that outward positive expression. Really good, really nice. Two more cards, please, for a quick read. And we've got the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands in this way. Four of the candles lit. This is passion and calm. This is systematic. This is a systematic way of being able to light your passion one by one. It's like going on the journey, and each step of the journey lighting, giving way to the next candle that needs to be lit. This is also being relaxed in your boundary, creating a sort of passionate fence, because you're lighting up as you go. It's almost creating its own barrier of protection to me. And it came underneath this Hierophant card as well, which is like you're really starting to see potentially the synchronicities and coincidences, what people call them, within this journey. And because it's coming straight underneath the Hierophant, it's like you are binding together with that higher power, or with that therapy you've been receiving, or or learning from your environment. And we've got the Queen of Wands, she's flying, to be able to pull it all together, and it's almost like solidifying that. I've just done the reading for Taurus, and it was a beautiful reading, and this is also a beautiful reading. Right, we've got 9 here as well, so that's Archangel Michael. The 9 of just before completion. It's not quite completion. It is completion because it's the last number before you can actually recreate something. It's the last number that you can observe before something is complete. As you may know in numerology, the numbers only go from 1 to 9, right? With 0 being that point of creation. O's and 0 spots. Taking time to find this final card, please can we have the card that is supporting the Chariot? Now, this is all shadow here that we're looking at, the below. So this is all stuff that can be happening internally, you know, or that you're keeping to yourself. There, see, it jumped out there. You're keeping all of this to yourself. This is work that you're doing on the inside. We've got the star jumped out. Yeah, shedding light upon yourself. Keeping whatever work you're doing to yourself is massively important, and it takes strength to do, because sometimes we like validation from others, but it's learning to validate yourself, right, through this journey that you're going through, and uncovering what it is to take yourself out of these positions and shining light. 17. It's brilliant, right? Because you remember what I said about that completion, about that 9 of wands, right? We've got the Chariot, which is 7, and then we've got the stars, which is 17, and 17 here is XVII, right? And then obviously we've got 7, which is VII. So it's like X marks a spot in the runes. The X is a gift. It's the present, right? So this is coming quick by the look of it, especially with the Chariot. You know, I'm hoping that this is an energy that is a perpetual energy that continues on forever for you, right, throughout all your cycles. But its dreams come true, and it can be that for you, your dream is your family, right? It's having fun and enjoying life with your pets, with nature, with emotion, with it all, right? All alchemized into gold. It's really beautiful, and the outcome is that Queen of Wands. So, where this is all shadow, yeah, this inside work, and on the outside, in the above, we have on the without, should I say, not necessarily the above, but the without, the within, the without, the above and the below. So this is you, like, knowing how to light. Like once you've been able to light all of these candles, can you see how many candles are lit down the bottom there? This, where I said about wanting this to be, or wishing this to be, a perpetual cycle of growth for you. Right, you're no longer creating a fence or a barrier with these, out of passion through this journey that you're doing, but it actually turns into like yourself being witnessed by passion. You can create anything through passion, and there are many candles there. You've got the whole world in your hands. You've understood the spark of life. Really, really nice. Thank you very much for coming, and I hope this all helps in some sort of way, and I hope it resonates.